Okay, look. No. And when I say no, I don't mean no with regards to the call it. Let me just put myself up there. I don't mean no with regards to the costume, because obviously it's a no. I think no is this is not the final costume. This is not the final costume. I refuse to believe that this is going to be the final costume that will be used. It is never good to take set photos as the final thing. There is a thing called color grading. There's a thing called editing. There's a thing called a red one camera, a quality camera that is better than a flipping iPhone or a phone from far away. So the images that we've seen, they look sketchy. They look brick-like. They look, class A brick. I get it. But we're just going to talk about what we've seen. Keep it in mind that I am not going to judge until I see a trailer. I will not cast judgment until I see a trailer. But looking at this right now, I'm not feeling this. This whole thing here, I'm not really feeling it. I'm sorry. Like, this armor that you see here, it's not really riding with me right now, man. I'm not sure that you guys can actually. I wish I could actually go a bit lower. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling this at all, because like this, it's almost as if it's too stylized. Be effective, like the begin suit or the Batman suit. Simple but effective. Simple but effective. And this looks like rubber. This looks flimsy. It doesn't look hardened or anything. It looks flimsy. So, okay, a positive. If we're going to say a positive, okay, he does look like, okay, this is. I would buy this if this is a suit. A suit. Not a final suit, but it is one of many suits. If this is the final suit, as in this is what it. So instead of say, color grading can't even change anything. If this is the final suit, I'm like, too much is going on. I mean, what you've got like buckles here and everything, too much is going on. Too much is going on. And there's a point I want to make when I'm actually done with this. So, as we can see here right now, I'm not sure what those are. Shout out to Jody's Corner, who, did a really good breakdown of this, him and J3 as well. So I'm not really sure what those are. But as we're looking at this in here, this can't be like Matthew. I'm going to call him Matthew Reeves. You can't do this. This cannot be a final suit. Too much is going on here. But as I said again, if this is a scene, a section, he needs this a particular mission that they need to do. And he needs to change things up. So maybe for a particular mission that he needs to do, he needs to wear heavier armor. Okay, let's ride. Still not sure about the ears and everything, but if this is a suit for a specific aim, a specific mission, then maybe I can ride it there. But under no circumstance can this be the final suit. Please note that cannot be the final suit. And yeah, so we'll see the seats here in a much more detail here now and everything. And yeah, I mean, you see, and this is the point that I wanted to make here. You don't have to be different for the sake of being different. Now, I get it. The whole point of an artist, and this is for any artist, every artist wants their voice to be heard. This is my voice. I want my voice to be heard, and this is my particular take on this character. This is my particular take on this item. This is my particular take on this piece of art. That's what everyone wants. Everyone wants their particular take on this piece of art. But you don't have to be different just for the sake of being different. You don't have to be radically different for the sake of being radically different. And my fear is Matthew is like, I want this to be totally different from Begins, from Batman Returns, from Batman Returns, so radically different. When it's like, I've always said this, and I think I said this before on the live stream. If I was doing a Batman thing, I wouldn't make it that drastically different. The only difference I would make is I'd make him cover his entire face black, like in Tar. So he's like how you have him on Marines. When Marines go out at night, beret, green and black. But for him to stay completely concealed and fully stealth, I'll make his entire face black. So this would all be black paint. And that would be my main difference for what it is. But apart from that, I wouldn't be like, okay, no, I want this to be super different, so I want to... Because, I mean, this is... If... I refuse to believe this is the final suit. Let's play a game. If this is the final suit, you've got shoulder pads, you've got a turtleneck, this thing here doesn't work, this looks flimsy. I don't know what these are. I don't know what these are, but these combined with everything, you don't... For me, this isn't Batman. This is a SWAT team member. This is a guy part of Rambo's crew. This is like an expendable, And again, maybe people have different interpretations and everything. And also, this is another thing. Comic books have to run for a long time. And to keep things interesting and to keep the audiences interesting, you just try things. So I'm sure there was a comic book issue where Batman wore a pink cape. I'm sure there's a Batman issue where he looked like flipping Commando with bazookas and full-on body armor. I'm sure there's a Batman issue where he wielded a sword and flew into space. Because they're like, look, bro, for this run, we have to make it exciting because we are bored. We cannot keep regurgitating the same story. But when you're making a film, there are things that work on the page in comic book, and there are things that work best in film. Not all things from the comic book work in film. You have to pick and choose. You have to simply pick and choose. Not every single thing works. And as we can just see here, man, people, because look, I watched the reaction from Judy Scott and from J3, and I get it. I understand their reaction to this and their shock at this. But I'm giving thingy benefits of the doubt, because for me, I don't even like looking at sets photos. Just as it's trending, I don't like looking at sets photos. For me, my whole thing is show me your trailer, because that is your finished product. Because I've made films before, and stuff that you do in the films and everything, they look sketchy. But when you edit it, there's lighting, there's color grading, there's color correction, and so forth, and you refine the visuals and so forth. That is you can't judge an artist on mid painting. You gotta say, oh wait, I've not finished painting. Oh no, but I want to judge it now, but I haven't finished painting. No, yeah, but let me see how it is now. No, you judge an artist's work after they finished. You judge a painting after it's done. The canvas has been dried up and everything is done, all the little touches. Now you judge it. So that's what I think people should be giving him, because yes, from what we've seen, it's like, well, because first of all, this isn't even Patterson. This is obviously the stunt double, because you can tell by the guy's chin. He has a much bigger and wider jaw and a chin. So, but that's just the key thing that I wanted to pull through. I wanted just to get through here is that, I just hope that Matt hears this, and I hope that he understands this, is that don't be different for the sake of being different. Don't be radical for the sake of being radical. Because for me, if you now want to be, if somebody wants to be fully radical and fully risque, give me Aronofsky, because that's where he lives. So I'm willing to ride with an Aronofsky doing something completely crazy and out of the box, because that's where he lives. Matt, you're not about that life. Okay, where's your pie? Where's your fountain? Where's your Requiem for a Dream? Where's your Black Swan? All right. So, okay, where's your mother? Because this is where okay, this guy is a full-on artist. So, but yeah, man. I mean, so just to close, if this is the final costume, and I see something that looks pretty much similar or identical to this in the final trailer, then I'm cool with this Batman iteration. I'm cool. I may watch it on one day or something, but I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. For me, the Batman thing is going to be mysterious. He's going to be dark, and there's going to be a specific aura about him. Batman isn't a commando soldier dude. He's a psychological character. Okay? And that is what makes him better than most characters, because he's psychological, he's deep, he's complex. He isn't just a flipping SWAT soldier that you can just find on the road, man. That's just me, man. All right.